Hello everyone, my name is Ekaterina. I've already introduced myself in one of my previous videos, and today I would like to talk about the difference between two main international exams on the English language, such as IELTS and TOEFL. I strongly recommend to all of my students and to my private pupils when learning the English language to be oriented and targeted at passing one of international exams to make their language learning, the effort they put into learning to make the ultimate target of their language learning passing one of the international exams. Most higher educational establishments require you to take a test of English because they want to be sure that the English language skills you possess are the same level they require you to have. So the IELTS Academic and TOEFL IBT are the two biggest standardized tests of the English language. And now I would like to speak about the main basic differences between these two exams. As for TOEFL, it requires academic English, academic American English accent, and IELTS is mostly oriented on the knowledge of British English. As for the length of the exams, TOEFL lasts for about 4 hours and IELTS 2 hours and 45 minutes. There are 4 sections and both exams check the knowledge of 4 skills such as reading, listening, speaking and writing. As for the reading part, in TOEFL it lasts for about 1 hour, from 1 hour to 100 minutes, sometimes shorter, sometimes longer, and the TOEFL reading section asks you to read from 4 to 6 academic English passages, all of the same level of difficulty, and answer multiple choice questions about them. Question tests comprehension of the text, main ideas, important details, vocabulary, inferring, rhetorical devices, and style are important. As for the IELTS, it lasts for about 20 minutes. There are 3 passages, each of the passages lasts for 20 minutes, and questions are taken from academic textbooks, newspapers, and magazines. And there are about 15 different types of questions which IELTS may choose to use. And this includes short answers, multiple choice, major heading, true, false, complete a summary, locate information, and others. As for the listening part, in TOEFL it lasts for about 40-60 minutes and includes campus conversations and lectures and take notes for about 40 and 60 minutes. Multiple choice listening section presents 2 or 3 longer conversations and 4 or 6 lectures. The situations are always related to university life and all questions are multiple choice and ask you about important details, inferences, tone and vocabulary. As for IELTS, it lasts for 30 minutes and the IELTS has 4 listening sections. The first is a transactional conversation in which someone may be applying for something or asking for information. The second section is an informational lecture of some kind. And the third section is a conversation in an academic context. And the final section is an academic lecture. As for the speaking part, the length in IELTS is about 12 or 15 minutes and the test is recorded. The speaking module may be held on the same or a different day from the rest of the test. It is conducted by a trained live examiner and consists of 3 parts. Part 1 is a brief introductory conversation followed by some short questions about familiar topics, job, your favorite food, your hobbies, etc. In part 2 you will be given a card with the topic and the specific questions to answer. You will have to speak for about 1 to 2 minutes on this topic. In part 3, the interviewer will ask you questions related to the question asked in part 2. And as for the total, the length of the exam is around 20 minutes and you sit at a computer wearing headphones and a microphone, and there are 6 different university type questions and they are asked and recorded. Your test is assessed by an examiner or on another day. after the test. And 2 questions will be on familiar topics and ask you to give your opinion and describe something familiar to you. The questions will ask you to summarize information from a text and the conversation. You may be asked your opinion as well. And 2 questions will ask you to summarize information from a short conversation. As for the writing in TOEFL, the length of it is 15 minutes, and there will be 2 questions. Answers are typed into a computer. The first question is an integrated task which involves reading a short passage around 300 words long and listening to a 2-minute lecture about the same topic. You must take notes as you listen. You then must write a 150 to 125 word answer to a question about what you just read and listened to. You are given 30 minutes to plan, write and edit your essay. The second question involves writing an essay of 300-350 words. The essay must state, explain and support your thinking on a particular issue. And the length of writing in IELTS is 1 hour. There are 2 tasks, answers and handwritten. For task 1, you will need to describe information in a graph, table or diagram. You need to write 150 words. And for task 2, you will need to write an argument or discussion on a topic. You will need to write 250 words and about 40 minutes it will last. Thank you for being with me today. Thank you for your concern. I wish you a nice day. Wish you to have a nice day, and I wish you to have a nice day, and blah blah blah.